Well, hello everybody. This is Kagiso Emmanuel Ngwenya, and I'm sitting the phenomenal Ayanda Kela. How are you, Ayanda?
I'm excited to be here. I'm good. Thanks, and you,
No,
Kahiso.
thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining us, actually. Today, we just want to speak all things Gauteng Tourism Award, the inspiration behind, what are some of the, pros that comes to, thinking about such a brilliant, initiative. And Ayanda, you came up with this idea. Where does it come from, or what is your inspiration behind it?
I've been in the tourism space just little before 2009, and Mr. Maile did the Township Entrepreneurship Awards, which I happened to win the tourism category of the
And
Township Entrepreneurship
congratulations
Award.
once
Thank
again.
you. Don't flatter me. You're doing too much. I'm joking. But yeah, that's where it all started. And it gave me such a push within the industry. And, I had support from your big industry players, and they mentored me and things like that. And that's how I got to actually be a force to be reckoned with in the tourism industry.
For sure.
So last year I happened to do the Soweto tourism. It was also one of the ideas that I came up with, and I said, let's recognize, what the people in Soweto are doing, within the tourism space. Then there was such a positive response from that, and decided to take it on a much bigger scale, because everyone started saying, what about us? What about our township? What about us? And that's when I decided, man, this can be done on a much bigger scale. Let's do Gauteng and recognize Gauteng. I mean, there's phenomenal products within Gauteng. Why are they not getting recognized for the excellent work that they're doing? COVID just hit. If people still made it and are still in business now, it means they're a force to reckon with, So that means they're doing exceptionally well within the tourism space, because those that didn't make it, there's people that didn't make it. But that's what inspired it.
I mean, I think the role of the awards, number one, especially now that you're talking about COVID-19, just besides rejuvenating the business itself and everything, but I think part of the role of the awards program is to also, remind people that tourism is here, tourism is alive, tourism is, well and ready to cater for, each and every single person who is looking forward to their next travel ventures, So I just want to ask this simple question that perhaps I'm someone who's not within the tourism industry itself. I always associate with tourism from a visiting perspective, not only as an industry. I don't know the complications. I don't know how the industry operates itself. What do you think is the role of the awards, in terms of educating people about the industry itself? Because I get it's not so much of a public event, it's a business-to-business event.
Yes.
So if I'm sitting at home and I'm watching these awards, I must understand the business perspective of the event itself.
Yes, definitely. I mean, the first thing we obviously gonna come out with is it's only gonna be the best of the best. What people think is the best of the best that are chosen.
That's
So
exciting,
the winners are gonna be the best of the best. So if a guest house or a hotel is chosen, let's, for instance, say one of the big hotel chains. I'm not gonna promote anyone, because and then I'm gonna be called biased. So I don't want to mention. I don't even know who's there. So I don't have any information because the awards are audited fully. So, but knowing that someone has been chosen, it gives you that quality assurance. It shows you that they are doing something amazing. So if you're an external person looking in, if you know one of your favorite or one hotel is chosen, you're going to get top service from that hotel. If a tour operator has won. That's the tour operator to go to. So it not only validifies our contestants, but it also shows you the best of the best. And now imagine, we take all the winners, we can actually create a full-on package and say the tour operator will pick you
Yes.
up. You go sleep at this hotel. You go do
Wow.
this. So just within the awards, we've already created a package.
So, Ayanda, now that I'm thinking about it, do you see perhaps a role of someone sitting at home benefiting maybe from the awards, maybe in terms of winning that, stay in one of these beautiful places itself? I know we have, there's a section whereby people will have to obviously vote and all of those things. Do you think perhaps one of these winners could, award also
Hey,
some of
you're
our
putting me in a corner here. You're really putting me in a corner. Now I have to say yes. I'll do that. Okay, look, wait and see.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see. There's going to be a lot of elements of surprises right in between. So stick on our social, check our social medias
Yeah.
out and, engage in the whole tourism
Exactly.
awards. We want everyone to get involved,
I mean,
not only, people that are in the tourism space as much as it's a business to business, but we want everyone to
Yes.
get involved. If you can come and watch the show, why not?
Yes.
Support the people that are nominated, and come through and watch the show. But stick to our social medias. There'll be lots of giveaways,
Yes.
lots of prizes. So yes, definitely.
So in as much as awards, promote that excellence feel and that vibrancy, obviously, I'm just thinking coming out of COVID-19, if anything COVID-19 taught us is the importance of considering the domestic segment of the travel market. And I don't think domestic tourism is that rejuvenated to the point where, we don't have to encourage people to visit. You don't have to, spend a lot of time and marketing effort trying to encourage people to travel. What do you think is the role of the award in encouraging that domestic, traveler, that potential domestic traveler sitting at home saying, hey, I've never traveled my own country. I don't know my own country. But now these are awards that are focused on the province of Gauteng itself. What do you think one person should, look at the awards themselves and feel this is definitely something I need to try, and this is definitely something I need to go for. I need to go visit Gauteng. What do you think is the role of the awards actually promoting Gauteng as a region?
Yeah. So mostly it's going to be the advertising, because everyone that's nominated, obviously we're going to try and advertise them as much as we possibly can. So when people actually see these experiences that will be showcasing these products that are out there, it's going to actually hit a light bulb. Oh, I didn't know there was that. If you look at our logo, it actually highlights some of the main features of Gauteng.
Oh,
So, and
actually, yeah.
yes, our logo is the main attractions of Gauteng. So some of the main attractions, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that haven't done those attractions. So already, if you just go into our logo, you'll just realize that the logo indicates some of the major. So go visit, look at the scrutiny. Actually, I'll put a prize to that. Whoever can identify all the spots, all of them, and there's quite a few on the logo, I'll give them a free ticket to the event.
Well, I think even better. I think for myself that's an easy one. Hey, for myself that's an easy one. But if you can identify all of those attractions with their respective locations.
Yes.
If you can drop the locations in the comment section.
Yes.
The location of the. Well, I wanted to give an example, but I can't. So that's why I'm just thinking. So just drop us the name of the attraction and its location.
Yes.
What is its significance
That's a good one.
promoting tourism? I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you can win 2 double tickets
Yes.
to the event.
Because we just need to find, something that energizes people about tourism. Even if you're not serving the industry itself,
Yes.
I believe we as Gauteng, we are the golden city,
Of course.
and we are known for a lot of things as
Yes.
the Gauteng province itself.
Yes.
And I think part of the things that I love that you've added in the award, obviously, is the element of lifestyle.
Oh yes,
If
my
anything-
piano. Hey.
we do not have that vibrancy in terms of having the sea attractions, the
Yes.
ocean vibes. Okay, well, we do have in
Pretoria. You do, actually.
Well, it's man-made, but it's okay, it's fine. But Gauteng is known of its vibrancy,
Yes,
and
definitely.
I think if kudos to you for actually adding such vibrant categories.
It's important.
When you looked at the categories, what inspired you to add some of those categories that are not we are not so much used to when you look at the awards in
Yeah.
terms of the industry itself. I think if anything, it fosters or encourages businesses that are not in the limelight,
Yeah.
to participate.
I mean, you look at the category of innovation in tourism. It's kind of like, what's new? What are people doing? We hardly, they more on the backdrop. They never at the they're not really at the forefront. People that are coming up with, you'll mainly see it in offices, or they're coming up with new systems. But now this is the time for them to come and say, these are people that have been making it. And it's so exciting, the caliber of products that are out there that people don't know at the forefront.
Wow,
So
yeah.
sustainable tourism, who's actually green? Being green is now a big thing.
Yes.
But who's green? Do we know enough places who are green?
So it
Do we
means
know
then-
people that, sorry, KG,
Yeah.
but do we know people that are, cater for
Yeah.
the people with disabilities? So these are things that, we need to start recognizing.
Yeah,
And it's also I love the awards because they kind of do a vetting for us as well. Because you vet what products are there. Now we know as the tourism industry that if someone is looking for sustainable tourism and who's doing anything in that space, then you know where to go. The awards kind of line those people up for us to say, this is where you go. So it's a vetting system and also an opportunity for these businesses to actually come to the forefront.
So, Ayanda, what I'm getting from you are literally saying, for the Gauteng, obviously, province to grow its tourism industry, or its tourism sector, there needs to be a rise of competition.
Oh, yeah.
And that competition could be inspired through the awards
Yes,
platform. So,
definitely.
just to end, what do you think about that? And how would you inspire or maybe encourage more businesses to obviously look forward to the awards event itself? Or maybe even for the future potential events that are going to come? How would you inspire one business that's sitting there thinking, you know what, I'm not going to be competitive, I'm just going to sit here, do my own thing?
Yeah. Look, this is for me, it's a platform, it's free marketing basically.
Yes.
So if you think it's a way to also put yourself to understand what level you're on and or what the public
Yes.
sees you as. Because you might think you are 5-star, yes, graded 5-star, brilliant, but your service is not that great.
Yeah.
The tourism grading has leveled you 5-star, but they don't really look at service as much. So, but people that come and sleep at your place, look at the service,
Yes.
and they will probably nominate you based on the experiences they had. See, this is now, it becomes on a level of what people think about you,
Yes.
how they feel about you, what emotion do you evoke out of people. So it's not so much, yes, it counts what you look like and everything, but it's more what, how you make people feel that they will nominate you. Do they still remember you? They might have stayed at your hotel 10 years ago.
Yes.
But because you gave them an experience,
Ooh.
they still remember you and they nominate you.
So Maya Angela says people will forget what you've said.
Yes.
People will forget what you might have, reacted in a certain way.
Yes.
People will forget those things. But if anything, people will never forget is how you actually made them feel. So I think, Ayanda, thank you so much for creating such a vibrant platform. I think we really need to give you that much of a credit, But just before we close, what's next with the awards? Where are we heading to? I know today is literally the last day of the
Yes.
nomination drive.
Yes.
Where to from here?
We're having a media launch, so any media houses, please get in touch with us.
Please invite me.
Yes, if you're gonna set up a station like this, a podcast, and
Oh, no,
go
we are
live
free
there,
to do it, yeah,
please,
yeah.
please, yes. So we're having a media launch on the 1st. We will be sending out invites, but we'll also keep the information on our social medias. If you're interested to join us, please do come join us. That would be happening on the 1st of February, and we will officially be announcing the nominees and opening up the voting lines for
yes.
the nominees, or for people to vote for the winners, basically. There will be categories that are nominated and they will be that are voted for, and there will be categories that are adjudicated. So keep a lookout on our socials. social medias. We're on Facebook.
I think look at them and just tell
Oh,
them. Yeah.
oh, sorry.
No problem.
We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on LinkedIn. We are on
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. Yes, you
text,
can email
yeah.
us at
Yeah.
info@the gautengtourismawards.co.za. You can also catch us on our website at www.gautengtourismawards.co.za.
Oh, well, that's it, guys. If you want to catch up on or everything to do with the Gauteng Tourism Awards, do follow the Gauteng Tourism Awards on all their social media spaces. I am live with Ayanda Kela, and this is Kagiso Ngwenya. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.